So good morning. We are coming to the forest. It's quite early. It is about 6:30 and I'm hoping to get some morning shots. It's quite bright, even though sunrise is supposed to be 6:50, but let's see what we get. There's no sun and there's no mist, and it sounds like I'm making excuses, because I probably am. So I think we are going to focus on colours and textures this morning, because everything just feels a bit flat. Autumn is coming, you can tell some of the, as you walk through the greenest part, but there are some browns going into yellows and oranges, which will be good. So let's see if we can do some photos of that. I've just had a quick look out over this little gap in the path, and probably about half a mile that way, over where I'm looking now, there is some mist, which you can't see on this little camera because it's the GoPro. So I'm going to head over that way, because some of it looks really good. So let's walk that way and see if we can get the tripod set up and give that a go. So fingers crossed. I'm now heading over to where the mist was, because I know there's a little pond over there which might make for a decent photo, particularly if it's nice and calm and mirror-like. But there's still some amazing views. So we're heading up this path here, and it should take about 10 minutes, I reckon, to walk over there. I didn't really say at the start what the objective is today. The objective today is to take more time over photos, so I'm just going to take a photo. 1 second. So that was a handheld snapshot. So yes, the idea today is to take a little bit more time with each photo, apart from that one. Maybe to use the tripod as you've seen, set up a few shots, have a little bit of a think about, what I'm doing. I've just tried a focus stack, but it's quite misty, so there's no real foreground focal point in it, so I'll try another one soon. But let's head out onto this clearing now and see what the view's like. So the pond is down there, which you cannot see on this camera. We're heading this way. So I'm glad we took the photos on the hill of the mist, because as we're getting closer to the mist, it's obviously disappearing like it does if you're driving through fog or something. And it hardly looks like there's any mist there now at all. It's probably clearing as well, but from a distance it did look a lot denser. We're going to head down to the little pond now and see what the water stillness is like. I think it's all to do with temperature. So the air temperature and the water temperature, and maybe not as much as the wind as I thought it was. So we'll head down there and see what we can get. Second timer, camera shake. Just tried to take some pictures of the sun coming over the top of the trees there. There's a bit of fog. I think I was here too late. I know this spot's here now, so I will be coming back after I've tried to learn a little bit. So this is basically what I'm doing. I'm trying to get some, it's hard to tell in this GoPro, but I'm trying to get some reflection off the water, some glow off the water, as well as the sun. The sun is interrupted a lot by the clouds, but it adds a bit of texture. Some mist around, as you might be able to see. It's very hard. I don't think people quite realise the work and the skill that goes into taking a cool landscape photo. They just take them for granted now. I think there's so many of them, but keep practicing. That's why I'm doing this. One of these days hopefully I'll get a decent shot. We'll see how these turn out, but I'm not expecting to have anything too amazing, but we'll see. Still a beautiful place to be. So one thing that I did forget was to tell you was I put a filter on just to try and stop some light and hopefully use a slower shutter speed, but I don't think it was enough because I think it's too bright now. It's just about to head over the other side of the bridge, and as I was walking over, just a different angle, and I could well have got the best photo. The sun's getting higher now, the reflections are getting bolder. I'll put the camera facing into the sun. I'm going to turn around in a minute because there is some nice views that way as well, that tree in particular standing out. But this could have been the best view I've had today, with the sun coming up over those trees, just reflecting off the lake. And as it gets higher, I think it's going to look even nicer with some in-camera adjustments. So that's good. I'm pleased about that. I thought I was going to be another wasted trip, but hopefully I've got a nice photo out of that. I'll try and put a shot of it in here if it's any good. If there's no picture appearing now, it means it was rubbish. So let's take some more pictures. The sun is well and truly up now. It is 8 o'clock, so I've been here an hour. So we just got interrupted, well, not interrupted, but a couple of doggies came over for their morning swim, or their morning paddle. There's a lot more people out now, joggers, dog walkers. I think I'm going to move on from this spot now. I think I've done all I can, or all I want to today. We're going to take a walk now through the trees and see if we can get any shots of the sun coming through the trees. The aeroplanes are out. Some shots of the sun coming through the trees, maybe see if we can find any horses to backlight. The sun is really bright now. The camera's probably doing a great job of dulling it, better than my eyes are. But that's it. Let's go for a wander and see what else we can find. So we're just down there at the end of that path. You may or may not be able to see the little pond. And we are now heading through the trees. We, I keep saying we. It's just me. Me and my camera. We. There's definitely no one else here. It's just me. I am heading up here. We cycled this way last week, so I know it's a bit of a hill through here. And then see if we can find another spot. Watching out for the food. But this is also kind of taking us back towards the car. It's taking me back towards the car. But I am hoping to find one more spot to set up, but maybe too late into the morning now, we shall see. So I'd love to just get out there and try and take a photo into the sun, but I've just tried and I'm sinking. So boggy. So we're gonna have to try and find another way. See if I can get around a bit further up. Let's go this way. Beautiful. Just look at this. It's just such an amazing place to live. This is the proper forest, and it is just astounding. And there's one more thing I want to say. Well, it probably won't be one more thing. There'll probably be many things, but at the moment, I didn't plan it very well. I just woke up at 5:15, got in the car and came here. So these seem very disjointed, and I think one thing that I've learned today, from a storytelling point of view, is to have a script, have a plan. Know what I want to say, because it will just make this a lot more fluid and it won't be as disjointed. So that's one thing I've learned anyway. If you caught my I think it was the last video I did when I was at Boulderwood, you may have seen that I'm not too excited about horses. Well, there's 4 here which I'm going to sneak past. I'm sure they're very kind, very nice, and they won't eat me, even though one of them's giving me the evils. At the corner of his eye. Bye horses, love you. So there we go, we are back at the camper van, or I am back at the camper van. Whoa, it's hot now, warm anyway, walking around with that big bag. I was worried this morning that I was going to be too cold in shorts, but it's perfect. So there we go, I have been here for 2.5 hours, 2 hours probably on the job, the other half an hour, 20 minutes just walking back there. What did I learn, which is the aim of these things? First of all, I wanted to use my other camera for video, but the mic wouldn't work, and the onboard mic on the Canon 1DX is rubbish because you can hear the of the lens kind of focus. So that didn't go very well. When I started off, I thought I'd missed the best of the light because it was quite bright when I left here, but when I got round to the pond, the sun was just coming above those trees, which hopefully has made for some good photos. I don't know yet, but I did try my best with the knowledge that I have. And as I mentioned 10 minutes ago or 20 minutes ago, I've got to really plan both where I'm going to take the photos and what I want to achieve a little bit better, but also plan the story of the vlog, because it is just very bitty, jumping from here to there, pick up the camera or something. I need to have a story outlined before I start. So the next time I go out, that is going to be my objective, is going to be a story from start to finish. There's going to be an objective, there's going to be a start, finish and an end to the vlog of what I'm hoping to achieve. So there we go. If you're one of the few that have made it this far, thank you. I really do appreciate that. There is a subscribe button, of course, which is down there. Please give it a click, hit that bell so you get those notifications, and I am looking forward to the next video. I'm looking forward to seeing the photos. The link to the photos from this shoot will be in the description below, so be sure to click on that. And in the meantime, thanks again. Like, subscribe, share. See you on the next one.